Whew, it's a good time to buy. Drop my phone. If you're looking for a graphics card, I think right now is a perfect time to be buying a graphics card for price performance purposes. And today I present to you 6 graphics cards, ladies and gentlemen. 6 in no particular order because they're all really good value for money in their own way, shape, and form. And these graphics cards are readily available. You can go pick up one for a pretty good price. I'll put some links in the description below as well. Let's get on with the list. Coming in at number 6, and again, I'm going to state, no particular order, readily available. This could be the best deal out of all the 6 graphics cards here, depending on what settings you want to play and what's your budget. Now, RX 470, RX 570, RX 580, RX 480. I categorize these all in the same field because they generally perform similar to each other. There's 4 different models and they're going out at really good prices because Ethereum mining on graphics cards is no longer profitable. It's not a good choice. There's ASIC miners out there and they're doing a much better job, and they're leaving the miners who mined with graphics cards, gaming graphics cards, in the dust. And so this means you can pick up a really good deal. And now, first of all, you're probably gonna say, oh, but they've been mined on, they're destroyed. I've been picking up a lot of mined graphics cards and they are really good value for money. Generally, people who bought them for mining took care of them, they undervolted them, they kept them running at 100% fan speed. So they were running really cool. I've yet to see one go out on me or know of someone who was mining or has bought a mined card have one die on them. And generally they could be under warranty still. A lot of these cards are relatively fresh. But what you can pick up, even on eBay, let's take a look. $169, buy it now. That's on eBay, that's right now. Nitro Sapphire version as well. Really good, some of the best you can get. Quiet, really good cooling performance, really good clocks out of the box. But then we contrast that as well to some of the deals that I've picked up recently in this parts hunt. I'll put the link up here, where I picked up an RX 480 in US dollars terms for under $100. Absolutely phenomenal price. Really good deals to be had. This one is definitely worth keeping on your watch list. And here we are at number 5, a little bit of an underappreciated, not so in fashion card, but really good performance nonetheless. This is the GTX 750 Ti. It's got a 2GB VRAM buffer, so it will play a lot of those titles like Fortnite, CSGO, absolutely fine at 1080p, and it's got more performance than a GT 1030. Now, it's coming in around $58 shipped to your door. This is anywhere in the world. So this is the great thing about AliExpress. You generally get it shipped to your remote island, and you're still going to get pretty good price performance. And of course, another good thing about this graphics card is its low power consumption. So if you've got a potato and you don't know if that potato needs a new power supply, generally you won't have to worry with the GTX 750 Ti. You can just slot it in to any PC. Even those small OEMs, a lot of the time they'll fit in there and they'll work, and you've got great gaming performance. And now coming in at number 4 is a little alternative to the GTX 750 Ti, and that is the R7 260X. Very underappreciated graphics card. It's coming in a little bit cheaper, so if you're on a real strict budget but you want great graphics for the money, then the R7 260X will deliver. Coming in again, faster performance than an R7 360 and also a GT 1030. This is bound to please a lot of people. Now, some of these will need a 6-pin connector as well, just keep that in mind. So this is why I would probably prefer getting the 750 Ti over the R7 260X, but if you have that power supply and it's got a 6-pin on it, then this card is definitely worth a look, especially at $50 US, shipped worldwide, and it's readily available. And here we are with pick number 3, the GTX 1060. Of course, this was going to make the list. Very popular card for both gamers and miners. This one was getting sold out just like the GTX 1070, and we'll have that very soon. But these cards, you can generally pick them up for pretty good prices. On eBay at the moment, again, they're getting sold out at good prices. In my deals hunts, I've been picking some of these up for 200 Aussie dollars, which would be like 150 US. I've recently got some mining deals on GTX 1066 gigabytes, and they're phenomenal performance at 1080p high or ultra settings, just like the RX 400 or 500 series cards. These are going to deliver, and because not only are miners getting rid of them, but people may want to upgrade to the RTX 2000 series, for example, this is a perfect time to snap up these graphics cards while they're being pushed out the door in droves. And here we've got pick number 2 on the fence. This is the GTX 1070, and it's going for really good prices as well. Miners generally, especially Ethereum miners, pick these things up in mass. And so now that mining's no longer profitable, they're going to be sold in mass. So if your wallet's ready, you've got a thick wallet, it's still going to remain relatively thick after a purchase. Look, on eBay, $289 US. That's buy it now for a GTX 1070, dirt cheap. Now in Australia, some of these cards have been dirt cheap as well. I've been picking up GTX 1070s off Gumtree. I see a listing for 400 Aussie, similar price. People are getting rid of them, maybe in attempts to get up to an RTX 2000 series card, or of course, miners looking to get rid of old stock. And here we are with pick number one, of course, the card if you want it all. You want some beast performance at higher refresh rates, higher resolutions, GTX 1080 Ti, the big daddy, at least for another few more days until the RTX 2000 series is released. But here's the thing, these can be had for under 500 US. And so that's ridiculously cheap for a card that is rumored to perform similar to an RTX 2000 series card, the 2080 for example. Now the RTX 2080 Ti, we know that's going to be quite a bit faster than the 1080 Ti, but that's also going to cost a considerable amount more money. This here at under $500, if you can pick them up, they're bargains. Now in Australia, I've been picking some of these 1080 Ti's up as well on eBay sales. Snap, bang, use the coupon code. Similar prices, absolute bargain considering we know how they perform. And to take a bit of advice from Tom's Hardware, with the 1080 Ti at these prices, just buy it. Except we actually know how this card performs and we know at this price point it's really good value for money. Anyway guys, there's the list done and dusted. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then be sure to hit that like button. Also let us know in the comments section below, what's your price point for a graphics card? How much would you pay for a graphics card to this date? Love reading your thoughts and opinions as always, but also we're going to quickly talk about the mining whole situation. As I said earlier in the video, I buy cards off miners because they're ridiculously good prices. If the price is right and it's a deal, I'm going to take it because that person is, I'm telling you now, they're going to be losing money on their graphics card. That burn is already teaching them a lesson for overpaying when those cards were at high prices. And I will quickly reiterate about buying cards off miners. If you are really worried and you don't want to buy a card off a miner or you want to make sure you're not going to get hosed, then ask the miner the question before you buy it. Just say, was this graphics card set at 100% fan speeds? And also, was this card underpowered? Was the power limits lowered? If they respond and they say yes, then it's definitely worth a purchase, especially if the price is right. However, if that person gets back to you and they had no idea about those settings, then that card could have been run, for instance, pre-overclocked factory cards like Zotac amps and Gigabyte OC models and stuff, they could have been run at those speeds 24/7, and that's generally not that good. But I don't, again, know any miners that have done this with their graphics cards. So the bargains are there to be had. If you're that cautious, just ask the seller those two questions and you'll definitely know if it's worth a purchase or not. And I hope you enjoyed this one. Also, there will be all the links that I've mustered together in the description below. So if you want to have a quick peruse for yourself, then please feel free to do so. And I'll catch you on another tech video very soon. Peace out for now. Bye.